Hi, it's time once again to take a look at what I colored for the month of September 2019. And first off, my voice is kind of scratchy and hoarse. I had surgery on my trachea a couple weeks ago, so I apologize for that, or at least for my voice. I hope to be getting it back pretty soon. Anyway, what you're looking at is a page from Deborah Mahler's Adorn Fairy Hair. This was a freebie from her Facebook group. And on this one, I used the Prismacolor Scholars for hair and Art and Fly skin tones and Sharpies on the background, Tan Mint Gel pens, and Jelly Roll. And I was hoping that her hair would come out a little darker than it did, but overall I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, as you can see the shimmer from the gel pen in there, and her eye makeup. Next one, I did a page from The Witcher. There we go. And on this one, I used Arteza watercolors and pencils. I used the Staedtler watercolor pencils, Cezanne colored pencils, Crayola Super Tips, Prismacolor, and metallic pens and markers. And I used the watercolors inside here for the background, for on the trees, and the background sky. I think I used Sevo Vivid on that. The clouds I shaded with gray watercolors as the blanket she's sitting on. And the roses I did with I think it was Art 101, the red watercolor, and shaded with pencil. And the background was done mostly with pencil. And she was done with Cezanne colored pencils mostly. And some gel pen. You can see the shimmer around the frame there. I am happy with the way that came out. When I came back from the hospital, Deborah Mahler was having a coloring challenge on their Facebook group, and I decided to join in. There it is. And the theme was to use a limited color palette using fall colors. There's no blue in this picture, but you could use reds and oranges, yellows and greens, and purple. And on this one I used the Art and Fly skin tones, Cezanne colored pencils, Art 101 water base markers for the roses. I used the red and then shaded with the purple. And the background color was a Crayola, one of the neon shades, Lemon Glacier, I believe. And I used makeup for her shading on her skin and her cheeks. And the rest was Crayola Super Tips on her little crown there, and the wings were done with Cezanne pencils. I did one in Fantastic Beasts. I was in the mood to color bricks, and this picture offered plenty of bricks to color. I worked on this one when I felt well enough to start coloring again after surgery, and it took I'd say close to a week to complete it. I would do a small section at a time, starting with this upper corner here, and then next night doing this, and so forth. Coloring the character, what is his name? Yeah, Newt Scamander. I've never seen the film, but I liked the images in this book, and it was $3 at Dollar General, so yeah, it only took me half an evening to complete him. I used watercolors on his clothes and art and fly markers on his skin, and his hair was done with Arteza. And the bricks were done with Arteza and Sivo Vivid. And the background here was done with the Royal Langnickel chalk pastels. I did one in Body Ink Envy. This is produced by Pap Leisure. There we go. And this one was done for a color along on Instagram. Hashtag Skull Skills September 19. Hosted by Shades of Pure Joy. And for the skull itself, I used Cezanne colored pencils, and on the feathers, and also the horns. And inside here, I used both pencil and gel pen, and the background was done with plaid paint, the red metallic. Yeah, you could see that shine from the paint. Pretty cool. And that's it. That's what I managed to do for the month of September. If you see a book that I have do any colorings in, you'd like to see a flip through, just let me know in the comments section. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching.